is cold out here right now. This is supposed to be summer, bro. That's my alarm. I beat my alarm clock getting up. Oh, man. It's cold. Why is it cold in the morning? Summer morning. This is supposed to be summer, man. You get up, and your legs are not like what they used to be. Okay, getting old. Good thing I work out. I noticed I could get down and sit down easier. I can stand up off the ground easier when you got muscles in your legs. It's always good to never skip leg day, bro. Like today is leg day. Today's workout day. And we're gonna do my squats and my sprints, man. You know, squats and sprints, man, that's all you need, man. You know, squats, you know, that's good for your legs and stuff, of course. But the sprints, man, that shit widens your legs up. You get big legs just doing sprints. You get big legs just doing sprints, man. Sprints will fatten your legs up. You won't have no chicken legs doing sprints, especially if it's like a long sprint down a long ass parking lot. You keep going until you get to the stop sign. You know, that's what I do. It'll lighten your legs up and it'll lean your stomach up. Shit. But I want to talk about long-term goals, man. You guys gotta understand, man, when you're chasing this bag, it's not gonna be an easy short-term goal, bro. If it was easy, man, everybody would have a Lamborghini. You feel what I'm saying? You'll see more Lambos in the street if generating wealth was easy. You feel what I'm saying? There's a reason why you only see one or two Lambos in your neighborhood. Out here, I only see one or two Lambos, bro, and other high-end cars and stuff too, man. I see a bunch of Challengers. I see a bunch of Mustangs, but high-end cars that are like around $500,000. That's rare to see around here, boy. Now I understand why there's so many normal cars, basically, or basic average cars, versus super high performance, high-end cars. Now I see why there's so little of those around here, man. Because it's hard to become a millionaire or billionaire. That's not an easy task, man. But in the long haul, you'll get them. You got to understand, when Jean-Claude Van Damme was trying to break into Hollywood, it took him years, man. You know what I'm saying? And if he finally got a role, man, a lead role, he started making all these movies and stuff, but he kept pursuing the dream for like 5 years. That's a long time to pursue something. And now he's rich. Well, I don't know if he's rich now, but he finally got into Hollywood like Keith Sweat. I was looking at a few months ago, looking at his story. It took him years to see some real money, man. Like a decade, okay? So these are long-term goals, and that's what you accomplishing those goals, man. it makes you the top 10% of men. Is that you had drive and kept that drive throughout the years to reach your goal. Even if it took 5 to 10 years to reach it, you reached it. You feel what I'm saying?
Wait.
Not too many motherfuckers can do that. Not too many motherfuckers can go without dating or having sex. You feel what I'm saying? Not too many motherfuckers can stick to a goal for 5 or 10 years. You feel what I'm saying? Not too many motherfuckers can do that, man. That's why you see many average cars on the road, you know, and very little high performance, top tier cars. You know, I think the other day I saw a McLaren that was like supercar. Man, talk about supercar, bro. That McLaren had to be at least 600,000, bro. Had to be at least 600 grand, bro. And I saw a couple of Lambos that was driving side by side with each other, man. You know, a while back. But the reason why, because a lot of people, they want everything right now. You know, the reason why people stay poor because they don't plant seeds for the future, bro. Like, they stay on a hamster wheel and never think to like invest money, or even if you're playing the lottery or you know what I'm saying, you're chasing jackpots, you know, that's still an investment. You feel what I'm saying? You're looking for a return down the stretch, you know. But a lot of people, the reason why they never achieve anything, because they're always thinking about short term. They don't think about long term. 5 or 10 years from now, they don't think like that. I'm like, I don't want to be 60 and still homeless, bro, and living in a car somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like this one guy over here, man. He's an embarrassment, bro, right now at this point, because you had 60 years to save and invest, and you decided to chase dead-end jobs your whole entire life. Never wanted to save and invest. You know what I'm saying? I'll be embarrassed if I was 60 and living in a car. Hell, I'm embarrassed right now being 45. You know what I'm saying? And being in my situation right now. But I'm working on it. I changed my ways. I say, you know what, bro? Chase this bag, though. Keep chasing this bag. You feel me? Don't stop chasing this bag, bro. Keep on going, long term, baby. We're gonna get it. Don't worry about it. We'll get them down the stretch. We'll get these motherfuckers down the stretch. You feel me? We'll get these motherfuckers down the stretch. Don't worry. Everything gonna be okay. It's just things are, wealth is not easy to generate. That's something that you have to do it down. You have to think long term. Like, you know, like a lot of the guys who okay, like a lot of the guys who were, or girls or whatever, or people, a lot of the people who were jackpot winners multiple times, they kept playing long term. Like Richard Lusting, Joan Ether, or whatever her name is. You know, they kept playing over and over again, and throughout the years, and they were winning multiple jackpots and became millionaires in the process because they kept chasing jackpots. But it took years though to like win those prizes. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't easy. They had to overcome all odds. Pay attention to the probability, hot, cold numbers, warm numbers. They had to pay attention to all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I already won like one jackpot. Now it's time to win some more. You feel me? So that's what you got to do, bro. You know, long-term goal, and more long-term goals, bro. You know, more long-term goals. That's what you got to do. You got to think long-term. Shit, like that guy that stays in his car, bro. I don't want to be like that at 60, bro. That's why I'm chasing this bag right now. So that way, when I at least get 50, you know, I'm gonna try to get it before 50, right? At least when I'm 50, I got the bag. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not like broke and struggling still at 50 years old. I'm telling you, bro, if you are struggling at 50, you was jerking off time, bro. Time kept passing by quick, man. 5 years go by so goddamn fast. You feel me? That's why you gotta think to the future, though. Don't think right now. Think to the future, bro. That's what you gotta do, man. I'm hungry then. I might get me a bagel, man. I might get me a cream cheese bagel. I shouldn't eat that right now, man. I really shouldn't. But I'm starving. I was fasting yesterday. I had like, how many meals? I had one meal. I had 2 meals yesterday, basically. I didn't eat the whole entire day. No, I ate like around 2 p.m. I didn't eat before then, though. So I fasted yesterday, and I'm hungry right now. What's up with it? Bro, not the cheese bagel, not the bagel. I think I might have one this morning, man. I don't have one every morning, but every now and then I do. Every morning, no. Not the bagel, you just got old girl's attention. Dude, I work the bagel off, don't trip. I don't have it every morning. I have it once every other, like twice a week or something like that. That's a cheat meal. I don't eat it every day, man. But you gotta understand, I work out like a beast, so I'm gonna burn that cheese bagel to bits. You know, that's what you gotta do. I gotta shave this goddamn gray beard off my goddamn face, looking so goddamn old out here in these streets. Because I like to give young females attention. Somebody said, you should grow your beard back, Hellcat. You was looking so handsome with your beard. Some female came through and said that in my last live. And I was like, nah, all that gray on it, I don't like it. Because I'm not supposed to be having all the goddamn gray at 45 years old. Maybe a few like gray hairs, but I'm not supposed to have a full salt and pepper beard and shit at 45, man. Fucking salt and pepper beard. you know. That's what you gotta do. I put the cream cheese on the inside, man. It's a Starbucks bagel, man. You feel me? Nah, man. Long-term goals, bro. I'm here for the long haul. I'm not here for the short haul, bro. Because I understand, like, you know, obtaining the bag is not, you know, not easy. You know, that's why, like I said, man, That's why you see so little Lamborghinis and other high-end cars in your neighborhood, bro. And it's not every day that you see a $500,000 car, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You don't see that every day. These guys are rare, bro, because you got to understand, like, in the end, you want to reach that goal. My face so goddamn ashy. I got to put some lotion on my shit. Reaching a goal, bro, it's like pulling teeth, bro. It's a long, painful process because you got to suffer and to get it. You got to, like, make sure that you're always pursuing it throughout the years. And then you get it, right? And it was worth chasing, right? You finally got it. You finally got the bag. It was a long time coming. You know, now you're getting bad bitches and you got Ferrari, Lamborghini. You know, you buying you a condo or a house right off the bat. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and then you think back to your hustling self. You like, God damn, this is all worth it, bro. I'm finally here. I finally made the dream come true. I'm you know what I'm saying? You know, I chased that bag and with drive and ambition and all the other stuff, man. And I finally got it. It was worth it. I'm telling you, on exotic vacations, kicking back in the sun with a bad bitch with a big old booty on the side of you. You know what I'm saying? Got you a brand new pit bull. You know what I'm saying? A little puppy pit bull. Got a dog and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got you a condo. You got you a girlfriend. After all them years of suffering, you know, you finally made it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You finally made it. I look at it like this, man. I'd rather go long term with the goal than never ever reach there and be like that guy that walks around in the parking lot like a zombie all night. I mean, I'd rather at least got some hope for the future. You feel what I'm saying? I got some type of hope for the future. I'm not just, you guys are stalking me. I ain't got no food for you guys. I'm sorry, not right now. It's too early for food right now. Well, I guess you guys are looking for breakfast, right? You gotta look at it like that. Like, damn, sometime in the future, I'm gonna be living good. I'm gonna be eating lobster steak and crab and shrimp. You know, I'm gonna drive the nicest cars. I'm gonna own a house or a condo. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna have money in my pocket. I won't be struggling financially like I have been throughout my whole entire life. You feel what I'm saying? You know, discipline, man. That's it. Long-term discipline. You know, long-term goals, bro. That's what we here for, bro. You gotta get that short-term out of your goddamn mind, or you're gonna end up 60 still struggling, bro. Like, god damn. He didn't like get to be 40 at least and be like, you know what? I'm not doing the same thing I was doing before that kept me up on that hamster wheel, bro. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna save my money. I'm gonna invest it, or I'm gonna start playing some tickets or something, play some lottery on a regular basis. Feel what I'm saying? Do something, bro. At least chase a jackpot or something. You feel what I'm saying? Do something. Don't do nothing at all. Some motherfuckers are lazy. They don't want to do nothing at all. They don't even want to chase jackpots. They don't got the discipline to do that. I seen cats out here like that, man. They ain't got no discipline. You know what I'm saying? They don't stick with nothing. They're not committed to nothing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, they will be poor their whole entire life. And they will croak poor. You feel what I'm saying? You know. You know, uh, they will croak poor. Just like my mother and father, man, they never even thought about chasing no bag. They thought about what can I get right now? You know, stuff their pockets right now. They don't think about the future. That's why dudes end up poor. They think like, you know, whatever goal, if it doesn't happen like right away, it's not worth chasing or some shit like this. Oh, this is never gonna work because I chased it for like a year, man, and I went back to the work world, bro. I'm gonna just be a truck driver for the rest of my life. It didn't work. It didn't work. I did it for a whole year, bro. It didn't work. Like, bro, it's gonna take more effort than that. You know, I seen guys give up on the music industry too. They bought all that music equipment, just like me. They bought all that music equipment. They chased it for like 3 to 4 or 5 years, and then they said, "Fuck it, I'm done. I quit." Bro, if you would have kept going, you would have, you would have got a hit. I promise you. You know, you would have kept getting better and better and better and better, and until you perfected it, and then, you know, and then you would have saw the fruits of your labor. But you decided to quit, and that's the worst thing that a man can do, is quit on his dream, bro. I swear, bro. I swear. The worst thing you can do is quit on your dream. Quit. Like, so no, that was too hard. I couldn't wait no more, man. I wasn't dating. I wasn't getting coochie on the regular. You know, when I was chasing that bag, you know, I was going long term without coochie, bro. I was like, man, I had to go back to start partying again. It's like, bro, you tripping, bro? You tripping? You gave up on your dream, bro. You will be punished for that, by the way. These women will punish you, man. Yeah, the women will punish you, bro. You being broke and dusty, homeless, or struggling at an old age, they're gonna punish you by not giving you any coochie, bro. See, women, they reward the motherfuckers who cross the finish line, bro. You get rewarded with high coochie, top tier coochie, all kinds of coochie. They throw it at you, bro. That's your reward for sticking close to your dream throughout the years, okay? You know, and you get rewarded with high-end cars. How long you been chasing? About 5 years now, man. I won one jackpot throughout those years. I'm about to win another one. Eventually gonna win another one, bro. Eventually. You know, that's your fucking reward throughout the years that you've been, you know what I'm saying? You get rewarded, bro. It's like, you know, the reward is top tier fine ass women or just an average woman, period, you know. Nowadays, an average woman seems like a reward. you know. But these are long-term goals, and you got to get that short-term out of your brain. See, once you get that out of your brain, you get more comfortable and you get dissatisfied with it being long-term, and then you're more at peace with it. You feel what I'm saying? You wake up every morning, you ain't got the bag. It's okay. It's all good. Keep chasing. Keep chasing. You feel what I'm saying? Keep chasing them bags, bro. Keep chasing that bag. Don't stop. Don't quit. Never stop. Never quit. You keep going. You feel me? Because in the end, it's going to be worth it when you finally get there. It's like, you know, it's like me, like, I bet if there was like $50 million buried in the Harvey Desert or over there in Nevada, you know, near Las Vegas, I bet if there was $50 million buried there and you had no choice but to walk there, bruh, you're gonna be walking. And that's like, I think like Las Vegas from here or Nevada is the next state over, but it would take you months to get there walking. But once you get there and you dig up that 50 million, it's gonna be like, God damn, it's worth it. And you done like walk for months. You stopped at hotels, you ate at diners on the way there. I mean, you had everything you need, man. You had some money, you know. But you finally got there at the end. You was like, hell yeah, 50 million, bro. You brought you a big ass suitcase and everything. And you start stacking all them hundreds into that goddamn um, that fucking suitcase. Talking about, yeah, it was all worth it. That 9-month walk, it was all worth it. Oh, look at all this money. You feel what I'm saying? Now you good for life as long as you invest that money. You good for life. You know, you are good for life. But it took a lot. You had to walk there. It was like, man, you was walking through the desert. You was walking through so much goddamn probably rain or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? Or, you walking through the heat in the city or whatever. It's like you finally got there. Oh, it was all worth it. You just start throwing all the money into that briefcase, bro. You throwing all the money into the briefcase. Now you good for life. That's how you gotta look at it, bro. Anyway, I gotta end this live, man. Just wanted to make this quick live. About to go in here to Starbucks and do my thing. You guys have a good day, man. And I'll make another video when I come out of Starbucks. You know how I do it. You guys have a good day. Stay safe. I'm out.